Howdy guys, I'm back with more Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Last time we kidnapped Princess Ashe, who I still haven't picked a job on because I don't know what I'm doing with her. And now we're headed across the Sandsea here, and as you can tell, this place is massive. And I only made it this far. I did a tiny bit of grinding off camera so that I could afford a little bit of new equipment, because there were a few new goodies at a merchant not far from here. I did upgrade a few weapons, but I didn't get very much armor because there really wasn't anything too good to grind off of. I mean, the stuff that there was to grind off of, you know, it's all a little bit lower level, so not really worth spending too much time on, but I think I should be okay getting through the rest of this place. Now, I kind of want to explore everything because there's a lot of treasures. See, there's one right up here, and this stuff can be pretty easily missed, but you know, at the same time I do want to try to get through this place kind of quickly because it is pretty big. Of course, you know, I'm also assuming we can get through the whole place without interruption. I don't know if anything chasing after us might catch up before we can get far. I just don't know. So I do have the little speed boost going on, so, you know, hopefully I can get through this place a little bit more quickly. Of course, I only have it on the 2% increased speed. There's like a 4, like you can, here in the configuration you can make it go ×2 or ×4. I'm not really comfortable with turning it up any further than this for the time being, just because, you know, I don't want something to surprise blow my face up. Especially because a few of the NPCs have warned me about using magic around elementals. And ooh, and a golden amulet. Let's take a quick gander at that. Let's see, doubles license points earned. Ooh, you know, I think I'm gonna have to get that. I don't know if, hold on, it needed like accessories. Oi, it needed like accessories 6? Oh my gosh, trying to okay, accessory 6. Trying to navigate the menu in this game, oi. I feel like I want to give that to one of the girls so that they can, you know, get more stuff, but I really don't know now that I'm looking at it who I would give it to. Fran can afford it, and I am dragging her around with me right now. I think, yeah, let's, or I could do it on Vaan. I don't know if he's close enough to pick up accessories 6. I don't think he is. Alright, I'm gonna actually just grab that on Fran for now, I think, because that's pretty darn nice. I think that's definitely something I probably want to use, especially because I don't have any particularly amazing accessories, at least in my opinion, not yet. So that's definitely going to put a smile on my face. Alright, so moseying along here. Like I said, I did think about doing this place off camera, but, you know, there is the likelihood of cutscenes or other shenanigans happening. It seems that's a common thing to happen in this game, to be going somewhere and a surprise cutscene happens, so don't know what to expect. Hopefully, I'm guessing I can come back in this area at any time, so this might be a good area to go back through at some point to double check for any treasures or anything I might have missed. Now, it looks like I have a bit of a choice. I can go to the north, or I can go to the south. The north has a bunch of rings up there. The south looks a little bit more straightforward to get through, so I think I should go to the south. Of course, you know, by going to the south, I also miss out on perhaps some treasures and leveling, or I can go straight ahead too. I guess I can go straight through. That actually might be the most direct way, but look, oh my gosh, this area is just overwhelming for me. It's too big, too much, too big, too much, but I don't know, I guess that's part of it, right? People have said that this is a huge game, and you know, just all the political mumbo jumbo that's going on definitely proves that this is going to be a hell of a ride as far as the game goes. I feel like I've barely started and I have 17 hours of playtime. Of course, a lot of that is just running around and grinding. Of course, I'm still not even comfortable with the whole grinding thing. I still feel like really bad at the game, and I probably am. I know I am, actually. Alright, so I feel like I need to explore down here. You know, it's like they usually hide pretty good treasures, you know, way in these little corners. You just have to be willing to go over there and get them. Of course, I'm plumb wrong right now. No treasures to be had over here. I guess other than the stuff I'm stealing, these succulent fruits sell for a fair amount of gil. Here we go, here's a treasure here. And I am using Vaan because he really does do a lot of damage. I've gotten a lot of the battle lore nodes on the checkerboard, and you know, I don't know what's wrong with Balthier. I don't know if I'm guessing just the Machinist is bad. I've gotten like all these health nodes over here, but I don't know, there's not very many battle lore ones, and I haven't really seen any of these like measure things that he can use, so I definitely think it was a mistake making him a Machinist, because I just don't really feel like I can do a lot with him. His stats are probably the worst. His attack power is pitiful. Like, naked Ashe, she has no equipment on, has about the same attack power as Balthier right now, so I think I really screwed that character up. I don't know if maybe that's a bad class or if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. If I could go back and do it again, I think I would have made Balthier pretty much anything else. Like, the Bushi or something would have been probably pretty cool. I don't really know. Even a knight, a foe breaker, pretty much anything. So hopefully I get like a second job thing or something soon. I'm still kind of lost with the whole job thing. Like, I know you guys have been explaining it to me and stuff, and I'm afraid to look up any information because I really don't want to spoil the game for myself since I haven't played this. Okay, I have a bit of a choice here. I can go south or I can go north, and I guess does it really matter much? I guess it doesn't. I can probably go either way. I want to get this treasure over here though, so oh god, okay, Vaughn's just repeatedly stealing because these guys aren't coming over here. He's got his, yeah, I guess I could turn the gambit off or, you know, just manually use my stuff. I've got this numerology here. Why don't I use that for funsies? There we go, boom. Alright, Fran is silenced. I think Penelo has a thing for that, so I could just like lazy switch her in and have, oh yeah, I'm all sorts of lazy here. Here she goes, Vox. There we go, playing the game lazily. Don't even actually manually remove it myself, just have the gambits take care of it. Alright, well I got some treasure here, a lightning fang and some gil. Alright, so I wanted to go in this little, go to this little nook over here to see if there's treasure, and sure enough there is some more gil. Yeah, like I said, you know, I'm very tempted to go through this whole place just to check for treasure, but I'll be here all day long if I do that, so I'm just gonna hope that maybe I can come back here on my own. Really surprised there hasn't been a cutscene or something by now. I thought I'd be getting into all sorts of trouble, but no such luck yet. Alright, we got this guy down. I guess I'll just go on. Oh, Fran's asleep over here. Does that go away on its own, or I'm gonna see what happens if I just leave her there. Does she stay up there? Fran, we're going, come on. Can I go smack her? Can you attack her? Can I go attack Fran? No available targets. I can go attack Fran. Alright, so, oh my gosh, okay. Do we? Oh my gosh, okay, I can do that. That was goofy. Alright, well that's probably one way to wake her up, but I think it wore off by the time I got to her anyway, but, well, I have that knowledge now. If I want to knock Fran upside the head, I can. Alright, so, another save area and another shop. Oh, unusual to see people out here. We're trying to catch some sandfish, but they're not biting. Why have you come to such a place? You seem to be adventurers. Yes. Surely you did not come to hunt treasure in the Valley of the Dead. The Valley of the Dead? Treasure hunter or no, you'd best avoid that place, lest you care to tangle with an avian most fell. Speaking of which, you have all the equipment you need. The Yensa and Sandsea's a vast place. If you need something, might be I can help you. Alright, let's see. We don't have anything new here, but he does have curatives. I'm still good on that, so I'm gonna pass. I will touch this crystal, and I will save my game real quick in case shenanigans happen. I haven't really needed like any of the additional saves, thank goodness. You know, I'm trying to save constantly in case I have a recording error or in case I die, but only time I've had to do any kind of save nonsense is with the oh, here we go. This is super question mark land, so do I go in here? Ooh, here we go. This is the Nam-Yensa Sandsea, so this is the second desert area. So I'm guessing, yeah, it looks like all of the other entrances would have brought me to the same place. Of course, it looks like the place I picked brought me the furthest away, maybe. Oh my goodness, we must be about halfway across the Sandsea. Gotta keep heading west. Alright, well then west we shall go. I'm surprised at how uneventful this has been. It's just been a nice, relaxing jaunt through the desert. I thought that we would have some cutscenes or be attacked or something, but it's a nice, peaceful journey. I guess I can't complain about it being peaceful for once. Haven't really seen a whole lot of traps either. That's probably the first one. I put on a Libra accessory on Vaan so that I would be prepared for any type of traps or anything. Oh, here we go. Here's what is this guy? Yensa. Okay. This is a big, ugly looking dude. That broke my little measly chain I had going there. Here's another one popping out of nowhere. Alright, these guys are a little bit of a challenge, at least, getting a little bit of experience. I've been, oh, here we go. These are Bagaloys, and they're level 14. Alright. Some new monsters here. Get some more experience. Happy to see some new things here. Alright, Vaughn's got slow on him. I don't know if, you know, I'm still not really sure if it's worth really using items to clear that stuff because they're so expensive and it doesn't really take long to wear off. It's more, I guess, worth using in the thick of combat, so otherwise it's probably just worth letting it wear out. Alright, well, still continuing through here in the most uneventful desert ever. This is just like a big massive dungeon, and then I guess when I get to the tomb to get Ashe's birthright, whatever doohickey I'm gonna end up getting in there. Ooh, roly-poly. Oh, these are little cockatrices of some sort. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. They're axe beaks, alright. Not anything too terribly exciting compared to what I've already been fighting, but there is a treasure over here. 213 gil. Alright, nothing much. I don't think I should have gone over here because this kind of goes into a dead end, or oops, I can't click on anything. There we go. You know, maybe it is time for me to turn on the higher combat speed because this is pretty peachy, pretty easy. So why don't I grab the treasure and I guess let's try this out. Now this, I might need to turn this off in case things go bad, but I'm gonna put it on 4% and we can, oh gosh, I think this is gonna end up making me motion sick. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, what's going on? This is too fast. Ah! Okay, I need a seatbelt or something for this. We're speeding over here. Alright, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it on this 4x speed here because this is gonna make me really bad motion sick. I think I might have mentioned this before, but I get really bad motion sick in a lot of different games, especially when I'm twisting and turning a lot like I am right now. And even though I'm sitting decently far away from my TV and everything, it's just like, yeah, this is definitely gonna make me motion sick. I've never really met anyone else that has that same issue, but some games make me motion sick, and it's usually if there's a lot of fast movement and if there's a lot of tight corners to turn, and the speed in this is definitely gonna make me a little nauseous. It makes me feel a little bit nauseous. It's just like, I don't know if anyone else has any type of motion sickness, but it just makes me a little bit nauseous. So I might need to turn this off when I get to a different area. I've got it on now because, you know, these monsters are all a lot lower level than me, and it's taken me a lot longer to get through the desert than I thought it would. But, and plus, like I said, I thought there would be some, I don't know, some nonsense happening in the desert, but it's been, like I said, very, very uneventful. But it's been a long trek. I bet this was a lot more painful back in the day without the little thing that boosts the speed there. You still wandering these reaches? Time to give up treasure hunting, I'd say. The shining bird'll peck at your bones, boy. Lo there, adventurer, if you're truly set on going into the Valley of the Dead, I'll give you some advice. The avion there is said to be invincible, but it has a weakness. I'm sure the Ogir-Yensa knows something. The Sandsea is theirs, you see. You can't just go giving people fool advice like that. What if they actually went out and tried to do it? That'd be blood on your hands. That said, if anyone knows the way through the Valley of the Dead, it's the Ogir-Yensa. But how to ask? They don't speak our tongue. By the by, do you need something? Take a look at my wares. You might be surprised at what you find. I might be. Oh, what is that? Swords 4. Oh my goodness. Look at this, guys. Lots and lots of weapon upgrades here. Spells. I guess I would be surprised at what I could find. Can finally buy high potions too. This makes me immune to sleep. Alright, and some new equipment, new things all over. My gosh, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to get or who to prioritize because I know I'm not going to have enough money for everything. This is the story of my life and it breaks my heart, this game. Alright, well, let me sell these things. I might be able to afford some stuff yet. You know, I've been out in ooh, there we go. I've been out in the desert for a while, so I should be able to afford a few new things, some new weapons. My gosh, I didn't think I was going to have so much money trouble playing this game. Of course, you know, oh, new bazaar goods. Let's check them out. Rain of Tears contains 1 Vega, 1 pouch of water shot. Ooh, which bears striking semblance to tears. Alright, so we might actually finally get an upgrade for Balthier, so I might actually get to bring him with me. Alright, so I might need to get some new licenses too. And, ooh, that's an upgrade. Alright, bows 3, and, let's see, that, it's a slight upgrade, but he needs the license for it. Oh my goodness, I am overwhelmed here. See? Alright, that has attack power of 36, but it's the same license. I'm not really Okay, I guess it's probably worth the upgrade. That's a lot of it cannot be equipped at the shop. Why is that? Well, whatever. I guess I have it now. And I guess let's get a new weapon for Balthier because he is not doing very well, like I've mentioned before, on the damage there. I already have an ancient sword on hit petrify. It's pretty cool. And I already have that. A warhammer, that axes and hammers, no, mace, that I need swords for. Alright, let's go ahead and equip everybody. I don't know if that's something I can get. Let's see, I've got everything's all over the place. Yep, here we go. Swords 4. Let's go ahead and grab that one. And then we can get some new equipment for Basch as well. So let's put on that new bow for Fran. In fact, if I optimize it, there we go. And let's optimize. See, it recommends a mithril blade, even though is that how bad the Machinist is that it recommends that instead of a gun? Oh, I need to get the right license for him to, See, this managing the menu is just a absolute nightmare for me. It takes me so long to figure out what I'm doing. Here we go. Guns 3. Let's put a new gun on him, and I've got some new ammo too. So hopefully that makes him... Oh no, it's optimizing still recommends that mithril blade. I don't know, is that actually better? That feels really weird to use. Alright, there we go. Aqua shot. Yeah, and that's the thing. Look, his attack power is still like barely above Naked Ashe's. Like Fran's the monster right now of all things. I don't know. I feel like I've screwed up my characters or something. I don't even know. Alright, well, no crystal here, so no real choice but to continue onward here into the unknown. Don't know if I should have explored... You will now have the option of saving your game. This is new. So they let me save my game, but they don't give me a crystal. Why? This is very strange. This has been a really weird part of the game. You know, they have me go through a giant desert and, you know, there's like a million different vendors and merchants and all sorts of stuff as I'm climbing through the desert here. I've had to upgrade my weapons like twice, at least on Fran. She upgraded to that killer bow and now to the long bow. Okay, I think I've saved my game enough now. Alright, here we are. Place is massive. Wow. They cut this out of the rock in the ground there? I feel like this took forever to build because it's just right here in the ground, right? I guess they had to dig out around it. Alright, so is this where we need to be? Are we going inside now? Ooh, here's that bird, that avian I guess they were talking about. Okay, hold on. Alright, I am turning the 4x speed off because this is going to get really wacky for me. And I'm going to actually turn the speed off in general. Alright, it's Garuda. Garuda is sometimes a summon in Final Fantasy games. Alright, we stole a gold needle, so I don't think I need to worry about anything else from stealing wise. I think I want to try out this numerology, and you know, I kind of think I ought to switch Fran out for Penelo because Penelo has better buff stuff. So can I do that? I think I'm gonna do that. Sorry, Fran, I know you're a monster right now, but Penelo has some pretty neat stuff. So, oh gosh, sorry, I keep hitting the menu button there. Alright, so Penelo has... I love green magic, by the way. Green magic is really cool. I've been putting like decoy on Basch and having him be our mega tank. So yeah, I've got tons and tons of good stuff here. I don't know if, well, I don't know if any of this is really worth using. This might end up being a really easy fight, so I'm going to cast decoy on Basch, and then, I don't know, should we just use our different... Basch is asleep. Let's see, I forgot what item removed sleep. Here it is, the Prince's Kiss. Let's give Basch a little kiss there. There we go, wake him up. And should I switch? I'm gonna switch Fran back in for Penelo, and I think we can, ooh, you know, if I switch Basch out for Balthier, could we do like a limit break thing? Oh, I can't right now, he's being targeted. Well, why don't I use my limit break miss thingies with what I have? I've got Red Spiral here from Vaan. This one's really cool looking. And Fran has Feral Strike, so I guess do I just sneak one of those in or something? There she is. Alright, time's up. Did we blow Garuda up with that? We did a pretty decent chunk of damage, I think. Alright, let's see. Let's sub in Balthier. Let's see if Balthier has his up. He does. So let's use... Oops, not you. Let's use yours. The Fires of War on Garuda. With your brand new shiny weapon. He's got like the most health out of anybody. That one took a while to go off. I don't know, I guess this is probably like the most... I feel like this is the strongest mist ability that I have available to me right now, so maybe that's his strength. I really don't know. I just don't know. Alright, so I think I'm going to switch Balthier back out for Vaan just because Vaan does way better damage than Balthier. Oops, I don't want to be, I don't want to be the leader as Fran. I don't know, Fran wouldn't be a bad leader because, well, she'd be fun to look at, I guess. She's a pretty little bunny girl. Alright, Garuda was pretty easy, but I did use 3 different mist abilities, so of course that made him pretty easy. Alright, congratulations! I made it through the desert with... Oh yeah, okay, Fran is just holding an arrow in her mouth. That's her thing. You know, before I thought she had like an arrow going through her head, but she's just being a saucy little lady and holding the arrow in her mouth. I like Fran. She's cool. Alright. Is this our tomb or... The ancient device stirs. Uh-oh. We woke something up, huh?
Long ago, the gods granted their favor to King Raithwall, who would oversee the subjugation of a vast territory spanning from Mordalia to Valendia. Here he forged the Galtean alliance. Though he is called the Dynast King, upon establishing the alliance, he demonstrated compassion for his people and disdain for needless war. A philosophy passed on to his successors, one that would bring peace and prosperity for hundreds of years to follow. It was during this time of peace that the city-states of Arcadia and Rosaria, each members of Raithwall's alliance, took root and flourished. Raithwall left 3 relics signifying descent from the Dynast King. Of these, the Midlight Shard was given to what would become House Nabradia, and the Dusk Shard to my ancestors, the founders of Dalmasca. The last of these relics was the Dawn Shard. It remained hidden here, known only to those of royal blood.
As though the Dynast King foresaw the very plight before us now.
None save descendants of the king are suffered within. If we attempt to enter without proof of such lineage...
There's no guarantee we'll make it out alive. Vicious beasts, fiendish traps, something like that?
Mm-hmm. But you must consider the prize. The Dawn Shard lies within, and Raithwall's treasure.
And there was I, thinking this was going to be hard.
And then there was me thinking, alright, the hard part's over, but it looks like the hard part just started. I guess, do I go up to here and... oh, I'm so scared. Okay, I guess I'll just mess with that ancient device, and I've got a teleportation crystal here too, so I guess... wow, look at all the places I can go now. This is amazing. I can't believe I can teleport all around. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and save this ancient device and collecting the Dawn Shard for Ashe for next time. I'm sorry most of this was just me wandering around the desert. I really did think more would happen out there, but I think I'm going to go back out and check for treasure, maybe do a little bit more grinding, get everyone's equipment up to snuff, and maybe these guys have even more goodies for me, I don't know. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching me play Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Next time we're gonna go inside a tomb, and I'm sure it's gonna be full of undead, scary things, and all sorts of nonsense. So maybe it's time I give Ashe an actual job. Maybe I need a black mage or something. I don't know. I think I'm still gonna wait on that. I don't know what to do with Ashe yet. Anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and bye for now.